Good morning, CHS. It's Wednesday, March 23rd, 2016. I'm Chris Giovis.
And I'm Tommy Gosley.
And these are your morning announcements. And this guitar is slightly out of tune. Drama Club's annual musical theater camp. Today, Wednesday, there will be a brief meeting in the choir room at 3 p.m. regarding the Drama Club's annual musical theater camp. If you are interested in participating, either as a counselor or other capacity, please join us.
Pine Knob Senior Scholarship. Seniors who attend Pine Knob Elementary, the Pine Knob Staff Scholarship deadline has been extended to Wednesday, March 23rd. That'd be today. Still time to win one of the 2 awards being offered.
CHS Optimist will be having a meeting today at 2:30 p.m. in room 218. We will be accepting new members. There is still plenty to do this year. Plus, we are beginning to plan our next school year's activities. Hope to see you there.
Poetry Slam submissions. There will be a Poetry Slam this upcoming May. Poem submissions will be accepted from April 11th until April 15th, so start writing. For additional information on the slam or poem submissions, you can go to Mr. Isley in room 209 and talk to him.
Relay for Life team. Attention teams and clubs, please join the CHS Relay for Life team, sponsored by Leadership. This year, student involvement is a requirement for our team. For more information, please come to see the Relay for Life group in Miss Quayle's room, A235 during all lunches.
That was very good. Poetry Club. Today after school is Poetry Club. This week we will be doing blackout poetry. Anyone and everyone is welcome, and feel free to bring your friends.
That's all for us. Have a great day, CHS.
Hi CHS, I'm Mike Baker.
And I'm Marco Rosario, and this is your inaugural CHS Weekday Update.
We feel that there has been a surplus of noteworthy news stories here at CHS.
Some may even say the school was on the brink of an explosion at one point.
And here at the Weekday Update, we feel it is our duty to bring them to you.
These past few weeks at CHS, the Senior Executive Board has been holding their annual senior mock elections. Currently leading the polls brought to you by your CHS Paw Prints paper, the 200 and 300 hallway precincts are reporting that the front runner for Sunny Smile is Taylor McKay.
Yeah, good for her. Our inside sources on the Senior Exec Board have informed our news team that Ashley Robin has won the category Most Likely to Marry for Money in a landslide performance.
Wow, Mike. Walt Disney himself couldn't have written a better Cinderella story.
Well, Marco, don't get too ahead of yourself. Here's a couple of categories that didn't quite make the cut.
Most likely to wear a Snuggie to a movie theater, Leah Fear.
Comfort has no compromise, Marco. Get this, though. Who do you think would be most likely in the class of 2016 to have more cats than children?
Why, my favorite economics teacher, of course, Mr. Earhart.
No, why, it's Paige Peterson.
Oh, duh, how could I forget? Our next nomination, however, was up for grabs until the very last minute, but Eric Gene Smith came out as the victor, as most likely to go bald within 1 year of graduating high school.
Aw, tragic. I'll have our people look into sending him a care package of Rogaine. Marco, I think the next one takes the ticket, literally. In your class of 2016, voted most likely to purchase tickets to and attend a Nickelback concert is the Nick Sheldon brand.
I'm gonna be honest, Mike, I thought I had a chance in this category, but I'm glad it goes to such a deserving candidate. This next category, I'm not quite sure what to think of, but it's what the people want, I guess. Most likely to take their mom to prom, Kyle Morgan.
Next category, best legs. Also Kyle Morgan.
Wow, Kyle Morgan seems to be a fan favorite this year in the class of 2016. What a hero. When asked how he feels about winning both categories, Kyle said, quote, "Chicken, wings, and fries, we don't go on dates." Last but certainly not least, the cream of the crop and my personal favorite category, the most likely to take a sample from a Costco kiosk and return wearing a disguise in an effort to obtain an additional sample from said kiosk, the people's choice, Nate Young Chapstick Genke. They don't make them like that anymore, people. And finally, we'd like to pay tribute to our founding fathers of the morning announcements for making this all possible. Cam and Ham and Jack and Jack. But some may be wondering, where are they now, almost 2 months removed from the first semester?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Marco. Our inside sources here at the CHS Weekday Update confirmed that former first-hour co-anchor Jack Guzmansky recently secured his bid for the White House after he beat out Senator Rand Paul in the landslide victory for the Libertarian Party nomination, offering the people a better alternative to the criminal and the guy with the hair. A true Washington outsider with a chance.
Wow, I sure knew who I'll be voting for come November. But how about that Mulek boy? Have you heard since their farewell broadcast, his partner in crime, Jack Mulek, has had a very successful return to the private sector? As published in this week's issue of the Wall Street Journal, Jack Mulek was recently named the youngest CEO in Goldman Sachs history and is already showing promising numbers for his first fiscal quarter of 2016. Way to go, Jack.
Wow, he really is a jack of all trades. Maybe CHS should have consulted with him to manage the construction of the field house. Have you heard about Hampton, though?
Psh, no surprise there. For those of you who haven't heard, Hampton Swain has been forced to live off the grid ever since he invested his entire life savings in the spray tanning industry, a market that's crumbling before our very eyes. Consequently, there have been multiple reports and sightings of Hampton living underneath the I-75 overpass on Clarkston Road, heckling passing youth bike riders. If you'd like to help this former CHS Morning Announcements alumni, you can go to our website where you'll find the link to his GoFundMe page.
Well, that's all for us, CHS. Have a... Cameron Pollock? Wait, this just in. It appears that we have failed to mention Cameron Pollock of the Second Hour News Team.
Cameron Pollock? That's a name and face I haven't seen since the first semester.
Marco, you're not the only one. Literally no one has seen Cameron Pollock since first semester. Not his peers, not his teachers, not even his parents. We've had our muckrakers of the First Hour News Team in the field looking for Cam, and there's been no trace of him in the Midwest. Cam, if you're viewing this, please come home. We miss you. Kinda.
We miss you, Cam. But that's all for us here at the inaugural episode of the CHS Weekday Update. Thanks for joining us, and remember to vote Jack, invest with Jack, fund Ham, and find Cam. Have a good night and drive home safe.
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.